Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today what I would like to do is I am going to play in the tournament, in the Rapid tournament, and I want to explain my whole thought process during the games. So let's get in. Okay, so we are playing against 1466 rated opponent, and as you can see my rating is 2328. So my opponent plays Sicilian defense. E4 c5, this is called Sicilian defense, and I play knight to f3. So there are lots of variations black can play. There are so many options black has. He can play d6, e6, knight c6, a6. There are so many options. But let's see what my opponent will play. Alright, my opponent is still thinking. Okay, so he plays knight to c6. Okay, so this is very common move, knight c6. So here for white there are two main moves. The first one is d4, and that will be open Sicilian, and the second one is bishop b5. So here I want to play the Rossolimo variation. If white plays bishop b5, this is called the Rossolimo variation, or Rossolimo attack, as you can see here. Let me highlight it. Yeah, here. Okay, so my opponent plays e6. Okay, so I'm going to castle. I am expecting from my opponent to play knight to e7. Oh, okay, he plays bishop d6. Very interesting. So this type of moves are possible actually in this line, but I don't think I have seen this move order. So the much more popular move would be knight to e7. Okay, so now I'm going to play d4. I am taking the center, and if my opponent takes with the pawn, I will take with the knight. And after he takes, I will take with the queen. And then I will be threatening to take this pawn as well. So okay, he takes, so I will take with the knight, of course. And I can pre-move this move too. Okay, so he plays bishop c7. Interesting. So probably, I assume my opponent either wants to play d5. Oh, sorry, he cannot play d5. Because if he plays d5, I can simply take the knight. Probably, then actually d6 is also not possible. I'm not sure why my opponent played bishop c7. So here let's develop the knight out. Let's bring the knight out to c3. Okay, h6. My opponent plays really weird actually. Okay, let's continue the development. So now I have developed all of my minor pieces. Okay, knight to f6. So let's take, actually, okay, let's think about here. So I can definitely play f4, and then I can prep e5. Okay, I think I will go with f4. This is a very common idea in the Sicilian defense. So you play f4, and then you may go for e5. And this is a better version. Okay, I don't know what my opponent does actually. Okay, let's play e5 anyway. So I wanna jump onto e4 square. Maybe we will see. Okay, knight e7. I don't understand why my opponent is not trying to castle. And these are really strange knight moves actually. Okay, so I can play knight e4 as I said. So I think I will just play knight e4. So my position looks much. Okay, so my opponent is thinking. Okay, so my opponent castles. Okay, so but this castle is kind of dangerous, I have to say, because I can transfer my pieces over to the king side. So here probably I will play bishop d3, and then my bishop will be looking to this diagonal. Okay, he plays knight f5. That is a good move, I think. Let's take it. He takes, of course. Then maybe I can go here. I can go here. But let's try to cramp the position. Now these bishops are completely useless, and if he takes, I will be having a very annoying pawn on d6 square. Okay, g6. Okay, so I can... Let's play g4. Takes, then I will take with the queen. Okay, now I am very tempted to take this pawn actually. So let's calculate it. I take, takes, I take. Okay, I will take it. I don't want to think too much. If he takes, I will take with the queen, of course. Okay, now if he goes here, this will be game over. Yeah, okay, my opponent makes a big mistake. My opponent makes a blunder. Can you guess what I should play here? Now white plays and white can win the game if he moves. So white plays bishop to d4, and this is a killer move. So the king cannot go anywhere, and black has to block with either with the knight or with the queen, and of course that wouldn't help to black because I will just take it. So my opponent resigns. Okay. Alright guys, so yeah, so I think I don't think my opponent played well. He could have played much better. But if we have to make a quick analysis, I would say his main mistakes were playing over and over again with the same pieces. So for example here, he brought his bishop out to d6 and then he went here, so he played twice. And then he played knight out, and then now he went back to h7. So these are not logical. These are not logical moves. So here my opponent played knight e7. Can you believe it? Like, he just played with the same pieces over and over again. And then I was just able to develop my pieces. I was able to put my pieces to good squares, and and then I just had a crashing attack. And here he made his final mistake. He should have gone to f8. That would have been much better. I mean, that would have been much better try, at least. So, alright guys, that is the video for today, and I hope you liked the video. And if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, please mention in the chat, in the comment section. Alright guys, thanks so much. Peace. Bye bye.